Hey, what's going on, y'all? So today I want to talk about the current state of Call of Duty. This franchise has been just going and going and going and going some more. We are on the 6th Black Ops game, which is just crazy to hear. Though I will say Black Ops has had the best consistency with their campaign and their multiplayer, both being very good, along with the amazing zombies mode. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what Black Ops 6 has to hold. Now I want to start off by asking y'all a question. So what do you think of Call of Duty? Do you still buy them every single year, or are you skipping one every now and then? I'm really curious about these kind of things. Or are you like a die-hard fan of like one of the OGs, like the 2019 Modern Warfare, or the original Black Ops, or like the Black Ops 3, and do you still play that like consistently to this day? I'm really curious about that kind of stuff. So I'll give you some of my thoughts. I haven't really bought many Call of Duties recently. I did buy Black Ops Cold War, but I have not bought any after that. Mostly because I heard the campaigns were just not that great. I really liked 2019 Modern Warfare's campaign. I thought that was a pretty solid one, and I was really looking forward to number 2 and number 3. And I heard number 2 is okay, but number 3 was just like, where is it? Basically, which is kind of unfortunate. And let me talk a bit about Call of Duty 3. I did just make a video on this game too, how it's a very OG Call of Duty. It's one of Treyarch's first games, if not really their first game that they made that had its own identity in the Call of Duty series, with the other one being Big Red One, which was a Call of Duty 2 side story. And Call of Duty 3 has just so much personality to it. It's a very long, lengthy campaign with 14 whole missions. You got to play very slow and be really very realistic about it, and you can't even sprint, so that just gives you a good idea of how slow that game really is. But I kind of like how like bare bones it is. It's all about like boots on the ground combat, like you are in a war. It's about World War II, which has been done a lot now, but I still think it's interesting. I'm not a huge history guy, but still cool stuff. And one thing I want to note about the game, there's actually 3 stories from veterans in that game in the bonus content, which are really interesting to hear. They're about like 5 minutes a piece, so if you've never played the game, honestly, I would recommend buying it. It's only like $10. Just go buy it just to listen to those, because that'll make you think about how you've been playing Call of Duty for the past 10 plus years. But yeah, it seems that Activision just wants to keep pumping these out. I kind of want to draw a comparison to Pokemon. And I know you're thinking it's, they're 2 very different things, and that's very true, but the concept is the same here. Pokemon has had many entries. We're on like Gen 10 now, and Call of Duty is the same way. We've had like 15 Call of Duties. You would have yearly ones since like 2005 or whatever. So they basically just keep pumping them out year after year, just like Pokemon does. And as you can see, Pokemon has really suffered in quality, especially with Scarlet and Violet just being a bit of a laughingstock when they came out, if not like that being good press for the game. But the thing is, they still sell. They're still selling like millions. Like I think that sold like 10 million copies within like a couple weeks or something crazy like that. And Call of Duty's the same way. The thing is, it just keeps making money. They keep making them, we keep throwing our money at them, then they have all these microtransactions, and if Pokemon added that stuff, and dear lord, they'd be rich as well. So that's kind of where we're at. It's basically, it's a company. They're here to make money. They're gonna pay their employees. The employees make the game. Everyone's getting paid here, and it's a cycle. Do we care? It doesn't seem like it, because people just keep buying it. So, some of us have stopped, some of us haven't. I'm not here to talk, shit about Call of Duty or Pokemon for that matter, but it is what it is. We're all around, we all got to make money somehow, and this is how they're doing it. So I really want to know your thoughts. Are you still buying them yearly? Are you not? Where do you think the series is going? Do you think they're just going to keep pumping them out, or do you think they're really going to change something drastic? I mean, I don't really see where else they could go. They've done the World War II stuff, they've done the futuristic stuff, and they've done the modern stuff. You can't really, and they've done like stuff in the 70s too, so you can't, there's not really much else room for innovation here. Next thing you know, they're going to make a hero shooter, and we all know how Concord ended up, and I'm sure Call of Duty would be the same way. I think people would just prefer Call of Duty to be Call of Duty at the end of the day and just keep it the same. So again, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching the video. Hit me with the like and subscribe if you liked it, and let's talk, man. I'll talk to y'all next time.